Hi, my name is Beriraj. My project title was Dynamic ETL Framework for Data Processing and Data Mart Insight. Content of presentation, company profile, abstract, system specification, system design, database design, models, model description, testing and data validation. I'm working in the Analytics Ara Private Limited. Is the startup company located in Madurai, and working what are the services they can provide: a data analyst, a programming analyst, data engineer. Abstract. The project introduced a extract, transform, load to guarantee safe and regulated data flow control table that specifies parameters like masking, display keys, and column visibilities used to guide initial data transfer from one region to another. Based on log table entries that record creation time and primary key reference, the architecture facilitates the identification and management of new and updated and deleted records. After loading, the data is formatted and arranged into fact and dimension table, which are then separated into data marts. Based on the data marts, the Power BI visualization to client requirement. Power BI dashboard may be created using product data mart and reports and sent to the Power BI service, giving customers access to real-time business analytics. Software requirements: operating system Windows 10 or later, framework Apache Airflow to scheduling the work job, backend Python script, and using the Apache Airflow script and scheduling the job. Database MySQL source, target PostgreSQL, ID Visual Studio Code, visualization Power BI desktop. Hardware requirements: processor Intel Core i7, RAM 16 GB. Is the system design. In one layer, data can be extracted and transformed and loaded into the another layer. Then incremented data can be loaded, and updated data also can loaded and integrate into this database. And this database, and we can split into fact and dimension table. Based on this fact and dimension table, we can values can be identifiable, and based on this database, the data warehouse, lots of and data marts are combined. We can split into two data marts: customer and service data, customer and product data mart. Based on the product data mart, we can create the Power BI dashboard and publish in the Power BI service. Database design: ODS layer, data normalization, dimensional modeling, data integration takes place. Data warehouse, in the data warehouse we can split into two data mart: product and customer data mart, and publish into Power BI. And created using the product data mart, we can create Power BI dashboard using desktop and publish in the Power BI service. Data extraction model, transformation, loading model, normalization to dimensional modeling, data mart development, Power BI visualization, publish the report in Power BI service. Data extraction: extract the data from the source layer and transform what are the columns can be extracted from the source column and loaded into the target system. Based on the extraction is the first phase of the ETL phase. Depending on the needs of business, we can what are the data can be extracted from the based on the control table. We can create data transformation model, transforming the column, masking, shuffling, and card number details like that, and the phone number and 9 digits are not visible, masking like that. The transformations are included into this place using control table. Data loading to the target table, which table name the data can be loaded into the target, and which column name they can be mentioned using the control table. These are the control table logic. These are the control table records. Condition table name, source table, and source columns. That flag can be what are the column can be extracted. Yes, can be mentioned the column can be extracted from the source. And target table, the records that can be stored in the target, in which table name and which column name, and data type of the column name can be created using this control table. And the primary key is yes or no. Based on this, in target layer we can create the table. We can created the tables are loaded into the target. Then normalization to dimensional modeling. Normalization data is divided into fact and dimension table in order to create dimensional model by separating measurable data fact from descriptive data dimension. The normalized source data, which is usually stored in transactional format, is redesigned to facilitate analytic queries, while dimension table are a contextual for information. Contoso retail, we can split into fact and dimension table using normalization to dimensional taming. Based on the data warehouse, we can create the two data mart development, product data mart, and thus data mart can loading product related data, customer data mart. We can create two data mart, customer mart, product mart. Customer mart only having customer related data, product mart only having product related data in two different regions place. Using the control table logic, product data table, product column that can be created using product mart logic. Product mart is a customer mart logic. The product mart database, what are the column, what are the tables can be created. In customer mart, what are the tables can be created. Power BI visualization. The next stage is to use Power BI to create dynamic and insightful representation after building fact and dimension table. The architecture guarantees that complicated data is converted into aesthetical, pleasing, and understandable insights that promote improved product planning and operational efficiency. To show important parameters like sales performance, stock availability, product-wise revenue, seasonal demand, based on the product data mart, we can create the Power BI visualization. These are the product data model in Power BI. What are the relationship between the tables like that? This is the product data mart. We can create the product category report. This is the product category report. Drill through to what are the filters we can use to visualizing the rate, and drill through to next product subcategory, and further drill through to product report is the insightful. This product report only holding the product related data. This is the product subcategory related data only holding. This is only holding product category. Further drill through, we can go to the final page. This is the we can click on visual that can dynamically the value can be responsible. Then completed dashboard and reports are uploaded to the Power BI service, so the stakeholders can view and share them to provide safe and current access to insights. Features including role-based access, row-level security, and regular refreshes are set up. The report can be published in the Power BI service. The stakeholders can easily use to view the what are the features are available. We can create it using the dashboard. Testing and data validation. The data validation model ensures data integrity and accuracy before records are loaded into the staging area. Log table is created to track validity the number of records extracted from the source to target, and these log table records are essential metadata such as the source name, local date, load date, record account, and processing status like that. We can mismatch any error occurs during extraction, transformation, loading. It can be captured using log table. This is the log table schema. Log table records. Error when loading data and the column name and the file name, the Python script name, and a database name, and the error status and line number in which error. The table can be created, data extracted successfully from this place to this place, no updates in this table like that. The information is the info, the status is well. Error can happens that can error occurs in that file name they also mentioned. A research paper published in International Conference on Computer Science and Engineering, ICCSA 25. The paper title was Dynamic ETL Framework for Data Processing and Data Mart Insights. Here this abstract and paper acceptance copy. Thank you.